What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 2. This one is titled Identify Point A to Point B. So point B is your goal, whatever it is that you want to accomplish. And you got to figure out from point A to point B. Why is it so important to have a goal? Why is it so important to identify point B? Reason being is, if I were to go into a gun range, okay, and I took a gun in there, there's no target to shoot at or anything to aim at, and I'm just shooting randomly, am I going to become very good at shooting a gun? The answer is absolutely not, okay? But as soon as I bring in a target, I bring in something to aim at, then I can start critiquing and working on my skill. And then I can have a teacher come in and I can show them how I'm supposed to have the correct stance, how I'm supposed to pull the trigger, how I'm supposed to breathe in shooting a gun. We've got the NBA Finals going on right now, okay? Go Cleveland, LeBron James. But in basketball, it's the same concept. If you have a basketball, you don't have a basketball goal to shoot at, you don't have any kind of a goal or target to help you improve in basketball, well, you're not going to get any better at shooting and playing the game of basketball. Once you bring in the basketball goal, then you have something to identify on what you need to accomplish and to help you improve and grow. Same thing with the gun analogy. Bringing in a teacher, you also bring in a coach to help you work on your technique, to help you to work on your stance and figure out, how you can become better at shooting a basketball. So in conversation and discussions, it's brought up, well, yeah, everybody should have a goal, everybody should identify with this point B, but how do I set it up? How far do I go? Is it 30 days? Is it a year? Is it 5 years, 10 years? My response to that is, think about one day when you're 80 or 90 years old. 80 or 90 years old. And this applies to people that are 10, 20, 40, 50, any age, whatever it is. It applies to everybody, okay? 80, 90 years old, what have you done with your life? More importantly, who have you impacted? What change have you made? What have you done to inspire and influence others, okay? So when you're thinking about your point B this week, I want you to think about one day when you're 80, 90 years old, you're right there, you're happy, but you're close to death's door. What is it you've done? What have you accomplished? What is it at that exact moment in time when you're sitting there, you look back at what you've accomplished and it makes you satisfied, okay? That is your point B. That is what you have to figure out. 80, 90 years old. Don't worry about a year. Don't worry about 10 years. Because if you identify that point, if you will go that far and you go the distance and identify that target, it tells you what you should be doing 30 days from now. It tells you what you should be doing a year from now. It tells you what you should be doing 25 years from now if you identify that point B now. So for me, for example, I'll give you my 3 goals. My 3 goals at that point is to be healthy, wealthy, and wise. Healthy, wealthy, and wise. If I am healthy, wealthy, and wise when I'm 80, 90 plus years old, I'm a happy guy and I consider myself successful at that point, okay? But by identifying at 80, 90, I want to be healthy, wealthy, and wise, it tells me maybe I shouldn't have a double portion today. Maybe I need to eat a little bit more healthy. Maybe I need to hit the gym a little bit more, and do little things, throughout the week to work on my fitness. With wealth, it tells me, well, do I make this investment or do I make that investment? What is my point A to B? I want to be wealthy, so I need to make the correct decision in what I do with my money and my wealth, okay? If I want to be wise, it tells me, I need to go and meet with mentors. I need to go and meet with coaches. I need to be reading, all that kind of stuff. So if you identify your point B, then at that point, you know where you have to go and what you have to do 30 days from now, a year from now, 10 years from now, whatever the time amount is. And last and most importantly, we're also in graduation season. And one thing that I always hear about, this time of year from people that are graduating and some, that haven't gotten it together after graduation, well, I'm trying to find myself. It's not about trying to find yourself. It's about creating yourself. Because once you identify point B, you know where you're going. You know what you're aiming for. Okay? So at that point, it's about creating yourself. It's not about finding yourself. You get to figure out what point B is, and then you get to go and create it. That's the beautiful thing about life. That's the beautiful thing about everything that we have here in front of us, is that we get to create who we are. It's not about finding it. It's about creating it. So this week, as you're going through, whatever it is, I'm sure a lot of people, because a lot of people that I talk to haven't identified, at 80, 90 years old, what they've accomplished in their life from this point today. As you're working through that and you're identifying it, dream big, okay? Even if you're 50 years old, that's still another 40 years. This is like another lifetime to you right now, okay? So figure out what it is and dream big and then go create it, okay? identify point B this week, figure out what it is, and I would love for you to like maybe drop a comment or something, because I would love to encourage you in that journey. No dream is too big and no dream is too small, but go the distance, okay? And I'm going to see you next week, and I can't wait to see you. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you ever want to catch the latest episode, you can always find it at meekmonday.com. If you'd like to find some of my past videos and other content, you can find it at meekmondays.com. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.